Hi, this is Larry with runaroundtech, and today we're going to take a look at a brand new iOS application that just hit the App Store. Today we're going to take a look at Coverjam Pro. This app sells for 99 cents. There's also a free ad-supported version available as well. And basically this app creates slideshow images based on the music that you play from either within the app or from within your iPod. So let's launch into the app and I'll show you what it's all about. You can, before I get started, you can first choose to start playing your music directly from the built-in iPod or go in directly to the Coverjam app itself to start your music. For the purpose of the review, we're going to go into the app itself first. You'll see here that I have what looks like a normal iPod. I've got on the bottom row artists, albums, songs, and playlists, and I can choose any of my music from there. So let's go into a playlist. Here's a playlist of kind of R&B music that I had set up for a New Year's Eve party we had, and we'll just start playing that. Now unfortunately I have the volume turned all the way off on my iPod because due to YouTube copyright restrictions I don't want to be playing music. But right now you can see it's playing a CeeLo song, and what this app does is it goes out into the internet and searches for 10 pictures related to the artist or song that's being played. It searches popular websites like Instagram and Flickr and finds 10 related images. It also finds the most recent images first. So if CeeLo happened to be out on tour right now, maybe I would see pictures from the concert that he just had, or some, timely image related to something that just happened. But what it does is it picks 10 pictures and cycles through those 10 images as the song continues to play. Now if I don't like one of the images, or maybe it's not related to the song, you can see there's a little X button there that will delete the image. If I simply want some new ones, I can hit the refresh button and it'll go out and find different pictures as well. So if I like one, I can choose to share it. I can click on this little button here and share the image either on Twitter or Facebook or email. Or if I want to find out more about the picture, I can choose to open the image in Safari where I can learn about the author or where the site was originally posted. So if I want to change songs, I can again, wait for it to advance, or I can choose a different artist. Let's choose AC/DC, Highway to Hell. And you can see it automatically starts looking for images, fills up that little tray along the bottom, and I can swipe through if I want. Now if I want to go into full screen mode and get rid of all the iPod controls, I can tap this little button down here to kind of get rid of all that. You can see it's now kind of in full screen mode. I can also flip it over and go into landscape if I so desire, and that way I have a nice clean look. Flip it back. When I want to get back to the iPod controls, I simply tap on the screen, and now I'm back in regular iPod control mode. So let me pause that. As I mentioned, so here's a perfect example before I leave. I don't know exactly what picture this is. It doesn't really look like it's related to Highway to Hell to me, so I can simply choose to delete it. So let's go back to the main screen. I'm going to go into my iPod, the regular built-in iPod, and start playing music from there. You can see it already knows that I was playing AC/DC, but let's choose a different song. Let's do some Aesop Rock, and we'll just pick a random song and begin that playing. And now if I go back to Coverjam, it's already going to start looking for images related to that song that I'm playing. So like I mentioned, you don't have to use the built-in player within Coverjam. You can use the iPod and then flip back and forth, or you can use this as a simple iPod replacement and play all of your music directly from there. So it's a pretty cool app. It doesn't have a lot of settings. You can choose to have it automatically play a slideshow as soon as you start music. You can choose a Ken Burns type effect on the slideshow. Let's see what that looks like if you so desire. And it'll create a special effect for you. Let's see if I have to enter the app or exit the app and restart it to get that effect. So that's just one of the settings. You can see there maybe a slight effect, I'm not really sure, but there's really not a lot. You can control the volume there. You can also control AirPlay from here if you want to send this to another device. It'll do that as well. This looks really good on the iPad in full screen mode with the images that are really big. Pretty neat stuff there. Kind of a cool app. Again, the only downside I could see is it's going to obviously drain your battery if you're leaving your screen on to listen to music, but it's still a pretty neat effect. Maybe if you have this in a dock and you were listening to music, almost will create like a music video, if you will, as you're listening to your music in a dock. Again, especially on the iPad on the large screen, if you've got an iPad dock where are also able to stream music through. It's a pretty neat thing to set up. So again, there are two versions of Coverjam in the iTunes App Store right now. Coverjam Pro, which is the version I just showed you, is ad-free, sells for only 99 cents, and then the free ad-supported version is also available. Again, it shows 10 images, around 10 images for each song. You can shake to reload or refresh, share over Facebook and Twitter, view them over Safari, and learn all about the images that you see related to the music that you're playing. So I'll put links in the video description as well as in the full review where you can learn more about Coverjam and Coverjam Pro. If you have any questions, feel free to leave us a comment. Otherwise, you guys have a great day.